Hello, people. Long night, busy night. Good to be here. Trying to check if you can all hear me. Then we're going to get going with this. Hello, people. Long night, busy night. Oh, you can hear me clear as well. That's cool. That's brilliant. Right. Oh man, I've got nerves. Fucking hell. I'm well excited. Anyway, here we go. Canelo versus Vargas Jr. Round 5. 2 minutes to go on the round. Good fight fought by both men so far, but Vargas being very disciplined with his approach. Walsh kind of not sustaining the moments he's had. He's having good moments, but he's not sustaining them. Well, we'll see. Good shot to the body there from Walsh, left hand. Vargas trying to catch and shoot, not much success there. Struggling with the timing. Good jab from Vargas. Southpaw is a southpaw, left hand on the guard from Walsh. Right hook to the body, tried to respond from Vargas, no success. Both men in the centre of the ring. They're just it needs to see more jabs from the pair of them. They're just kind of posturing when they're in the moments of when there's lulls in the offense. They're just kind of posturing and looking at each other. Like you see him do more there. Decent right hook to the body from Vargas. Left hand on the guard. Traded jabs there. Good left hand to the body from Walsh. Decent right hand after the fact. Good right hook. Good left hand from Walsh. Good response from Vargas though. 1, 2, 3. Good jab to the chest from Vargas. I like that. Good range finder. Good little right hook to the body from Walsh there. Good left hand from Vargas. Walsh got his back on the ropes. Jabs trying to circle out. Good right hand to the body from Vargas. It didn't look low to me. but the angle was weird, so. Good round. Good fight. It's not bad at all. Not scoring it, but decent action through the first five. We'll see how other people's streams are going. I just watched a bit of Hatman's earlier because I kind of wanted to. Hatman's like the guy I trust most when it comes to like just anything really, like boxing wise, boxing news wise. He's the person I agree with most on stuff. I wanted to see his thoughts on the Ditchko Franklin fight, and yeah, that was a fucking robbery, but both men disgraced themselves there, let's be honest. Unofficial scorecard, 4 rounds to 1 for Vargas. Do you know what? I probably agree with that. Good right from Vargas there. He's doing a very good job kind of catching, shooting with a hook. Good 1-2 from Vargas. And just like that, just kind of getting out of range, getting his work done and not getting overconfident. You wouldn't think Walsh is the one with the more pedigree here, like the more experience. Vargas is fighting a very disciplined fight, very clever fight, I'd say. Whereas Walsh is kind of showing, he's not showing he's bad, but I did notice this when I first kind of learned of Walsh. Just abandons the jab too much. He's a big long guy, do you know what I mean? Big long guy, get behind your jab more, do you know what I mean? He's used to just kind of blowing guys out, and I did think that was a concern here, which is why I've kind of lent Vargas Jr. the entire way. Because I just see he's a bit green, Walsh. He's got he's got a brilliant frame, right? I just don't think he utilises it enough. He's used to being able to blow guys away, but when you're in a situation when you're in there with a guy who's disciplined and keeps his wits about him, you're gonna need your jab, man. You're gonna need a rhythmic weapon. You're gonna need to vary it up, light and hard. That will get you range. That will get you timing. That will just be a good look to the judges instead of just posturing in front of your opponent and then kind of exploding into attack. You're out of range. You can also close distance behind that jab. So just kind of doing what he's doing now and being at range and trying to spring in. It's like he's doing a really poor Manny Pacquiao impression, which is ironic because he's trained by Freddie Roach. It's not a terrible Manny Pacquiao impression, but you're not Manny Pacquiao. I feel like my tongue's swollen. See, there you go. Good success with a jab. Backhand kind of clips around the side of like most of the impact was taken out of it because Vargas's guard was up, but it kind of clipped him around the side. It was a scoring blow, but not a damaging blow. Good. So you got me on a jab there. Vargas tried to enter range and he kind of took his head off centre line. Landed a good little backhand. That was a good response there from Callum Walsh in that round. It wasn't a bad round at all. I like what he did there. Little jab, took his head off the centre line as Vargas tried to get into range behind nothing and just popped him for backhand. Very good shot. That was a lot better. That was just what he needs to be doing. More jabs. He's got a brilliant frame, use it. That was a good backhand there from Walsh. Look at that. Brilliant backhand. Fucking hell. You know, Vargas is as tough as his old man. I'll give him that. Fuck me. Took that shot, didn't he? I'm enjoying this. I don't think this is a bad fight at all. I don't know what people are saying about it. Yeah, people are saying it's not great. I think it's all right. It's fine. It's picking up. It was a bit dull early, but it's picking up. It's what you got to fucking learn. Not every fight's going to be Bowershot versus Adams or fucking Martinez and Minbilly. Some fighters like to feel out their fucking opponents. That's a good thing to see. Good jab there from Vargas. Vargas' jab's been better. Way better. Might be the difference in this fight, if I'm being honest. I get it. Southpaws probably aren't as used to using their jabs, which is why I appreciate someone like Usyk so much, who's going to master the fact that that lead hand as a southpaw can be a fucking massive weapon. Because you can feint with it, you can block your opponent's jab with it, and you can bring it around. Do you know what I mean? You can do so much with it, but it's so foreign for someone to see. But you get a southpaw versus southpaw match, and it's like you can do all the stuff you can do in an orthodox versus orthodox match, right? But they don't have these kind of fights often, southpaws, so they don't. Which is probably why Walsh isn't getting behind his jab. But at the end of the day, this kind of fight where you don't have to worry about the outside foot battle or the lead hand battle, he really should have that fucking in his pocket, you know. He's putting in a great effort though. I'm not scoring it round by round. I'm just enjoying it and yapping over it because it's an alright fight. It's not fight of the night. Fuck me, I don't even know what fight of the night was because that Bowershot and Adams fight and that Minbilly Martinez fight were pair of them are brilliant. Probably the Minbilly Martinez fight. That fight was fucking that fight was good. I enjoyed that. These two are giving it what they can though. I'll give them that. Good right up there from Walsh. Got to start actually calling it. Are these rounds ending early or is that just me? Feels like the rounds are ending fucking early. I don't know. Probably the deepest waters both men have been in, right? I know it's probably Callum Walsh's deepest waters. I haven't really watched much of Vargas's career, but I would assume it is. Freddie Roach, legend, good man. Oh, they've actually got ring girls. Didn't expect that. Good backhand there from Vargas. I need to call this fight. My brain's a bit slow. It's fucking, what time is it? Good shots there from Walsh. It's 5 o'clock. Lead uppercut there from Vargas. Varying out. Good jab. Good 1-2 in response from Walsh. Not the cleanest blows, but good to the judges. Good look. That right hook to the body's been a bit money for Walsh. Good jab there from Vargas. Vargas's jab's a difference maker for me. Good right hook for the body there from Walsh. Loading up a bit, but decent shot he did land at the end of the day. See, he's just probing with that fucking jab, just sticking it in there to kind of keep Vargas off of him, but not in the way. He's not like jabbing it. He's not jabbing it. He's just kind of fucking sticking it out there, which isn't a scoring punch. So, I'd like to see him throw some punches that fucking score. Right hook to the body from Vargas. Right hook up top. Right hook to the body. Tricky combination. I like it. Love shit like that. 1-2 misses from Walsh. See, it's not like Vargas is like the jab's there. I think anyway. I know he's got his high guard up a lot of the time, but just jab to the chest then. Jab to the chest. At least find your fucking range, Walsh. You know what I mean? If you're gonna fucking if you're gonna try and close the distance and land shots, and you at least is that Mr. Beast? Is that Jason Statham? Is that a child? What a fucking universe is this? Is it cold? Why is Turkey wearing the fucking that thing on his head? I swear they only wear that in Saudi because of the heat. Why is he wearing it like in America? Is it cultural or is it just something they fucking wear? Oh, good backhand there from Walsh. Vargas takes that very fucking well. Buzzed him definitely, but he's not shaken. Good defense there from Vargas. Leans back a little, just gets back to centre ring. Green general shit's been on point tonight. I don't know how far he goes, but decent fighter, good fighter. Both of them are. Not bad at all though. I'm enjoying this now. It's picked up quite well. I don't. Maybe I'm just fucking used to watching boring boxing fights. But the only fight I found really boring tonight was Ditchko and Franklin, which is quite sad because I said that should be on the main card. So Shabar took Adams, which it should have been. But I thought that was going to be a really good fight. But I don't think this is boring. People are saying this is boring. I'm quite enjoying this. I think it's a good fight. It's not as good as some of the other fights that have been on tonight, but it's fucking certainly watchable. Like it's not bad. I did quite enjoy fucking Crocker Donovan too, though. And I do admit that was objectively just not a good fight. I did enjoy watching it though. I can't even lie. I don't know why. On 2 on the guard from Walsh. Fucking, he's throwing the 1-2 with the same, no variation on it, just the same pattern every fucking time. Very tough, man. How long have you been boxing for, fucker? Like, learn to fucking you got to vary out the jab, vary out the rhythm, the timing. Like, if you're gonna throw a 1-2, yeah, you can throw it. You want 1-2, but maybe 1-2. Do you know what I mean? 1, pause, and then a 2. Good flurry there from Walsh. Looks good to the judges. A few shots get through clean. 1-2, and after that, and lands on the guard. Good uppercut. Good little right hook. Tries the same thing again, misses. See, Walsh is giving it a go here. Uppercut to the body, misses. Good left hook to the body from Walsh. Good 1-2 there. Vargas is letting his round get away from him. He's got to fucking pick it up here. He's attempted 18 to Walsh's fucking 58 punches. Good right hook. He's just trying to get the more clean work off because Walsh is throwing a lot, but it's not the cleanest work. But you never know with these judges, so I'd just keep it up. Do you know what I mean? Just keep up your work rate. I will say that Walsh's work rate is actually phenomenal. If I had to give him anything, his work rate's really good. Good shot there from Walsh. Right hook around the guard and then straight left. Very nice. Another one of my kind of favourites. Was that Lennox Lewis, Hasim Rahman, that Carl Froch, George Groves 2 kind of setup, right? Jab misses from Vargas. Good footwork there from Walsh. Circles out, pivots, circles out. Good right hook to the body there from Walsh. This is a Walsh round. What the commentary saying? Fuck all. Good left hook to the body there. See, you've got to go Walsh that round. Not the most clean work in the world, but he just simply threw more and simply landed more. Vargas had a few moments of clean work, but overall that was a very lacking round from him. Give me a sec. There better not be a wait for the main event, because, like, do you know what I mean? It's an hour late. So Dana White fucking talking about, oh yeah, boxing takes fucking too long to get to like the fights. It's ironic because this is your show, mate. It's been decently paced, but it's just ironic. UFC is the same thing now. It's not well paced at all. So many fucking ad breaks. It's actually atrocious the amount of ad breaks there are on UFC. Anyway, we're into round 10, into the final stretch. 1-2 on the guard. They're probably going to give this to Walsh, you know. It's fairly close. Like, I haven't scored it round by round, but I don't think you can cry robbery either way. It's been a competitive fight, and Walsh is doing really good later on. But we're in round 10, we'll see, won't we? Good uppercut there. Good left hand. Good work from Walsh. Walsh is doing really good now. He's just stepped up the activity. He's kind of kept himself in range. Instead of... Listen, he hasn't done exactly what I wanted him to do, but he's made good enough adjustments. He hasn't made the requisite adjustments, but he's made the right adjustment. Not the right, but he's made good enough adjustments, right? He's kind of held his feet a little more, and he's simply just picked up the activity instead of being on the outside, being at range, not working from your jab, and trying to close the distance behind nothing really. Just trying to close the distance and get a few shots off, and then going back at range, just posturing at range, and then trying to do the same thing. Vargas simply just had the better jab there and was winning. When he's doing this, when he's kind of held, like, I say holding his feet, he's still on the outside, but he's just that little bit closer. And maybe Vargas is a bit tired now, so he's finding it a bit easier to kind of close the distance because he's got a bit slower. But this is turned into a bit of a cracker, actually. I don't mind it at all. Good right hook from Walsh. On the back foot. If he was on the front foot there, I mean, if he wasn't going backwards, that would have stung Vargas bad. Vargas got a chin on him. Good uppercut to the body. That's a bit strain, a bit low there from Walsh. Tries slinging left hand over the top. Slings left hand to the body. Slings another left hand to the body. Run uppercut up from Walsh. Straight left hand. Slings another uppercut to the body. Good jab. 1-2 from Walsh misses. Lead uppercut from Vargas misses. Good, mate. I commend Walsh on his work rate. 10 rounds completed. They're probably going to give that to Walsh. You'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think they'd give it to the Dana White man. I don't know. That I wasn't scoring it round by round, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention the entire way through. But I enjoyed it. It was alright. Wasn't fight of the night. Oh Jesus! But was definitely right. I don't know what I've just fucking stumbled across on YouTube. Yeah, no, I didn't think that was bad. I thought that was fine. I don't know. That's exactly what I expected from that fight. I didn't expect it to be an all-out fucking war. Because, do you know what I mean? I just didn't see it going that way stylistically. I didn't think they would bring that out of each other. That was fairly deep waters, but it was nothing fucking outrageous. People are saying that fight killed the mood. I enjoyed it. For what it was.
You know better. Deserve a red cup for this. You know better. You know a lot better.
I thought that was fine. It's like that was Callum Walsh won. Yeah. See, I could have. Yeah. Decent performance. I don't think he's anything to write home about, but I think he's very decent. What weight class is he in? I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have a quick little look at what weight class he's in, because I'm stupid. Is he super welter? He is. Ooh, tough division. Fucking hell, you got Virgil Ortiz, Backgrounds, Alvarez, Fundora, Furman's lingering, Majimov, Erickson Lubin, Brandon Adams is up there now. Lower shot, even Tim Blue. You got some killers. It's a fucking great division. He can't hang with the top guys. It's a really good division, 154. He's a good little addition. Is that fucking Mark Wahlberg? Is that fuck? Okay. Better not fucking show any Asian people. He'll crash the fuck out. Fucking smack him around the face with that Ring magazine belt. He'll go fucking mental. Thing is, like, I think people have been unnecessarily harsh on that fight, by the way. I thought that fight was quite good. You've had some really good fights. The Muhammad Alakel fight was do you know what? Considering he was kind of boxing on the outside and it went to a decision, it was fine. It was watchable. I appreciated it. I like seeing him go 10 rounds. I think he's all right. Bowershot Brandon Adams was amazing. Like, there's been some really good fights. Obviously, when Billy Martinez was amazing. Every fight on the main card's been watchable. The only dreadful fight on this card has been Jermaine Franklin. I was saying his name earlier. I forgot his name. But Jermaine Franklin and Kazakh guy, forget his name, good amateur. That's been the only dreadful fight in this card. And the thing is, Crawford Canelo is probably going to be a chess match. It's not going to be an all-out blood and guts war, because if it is an all-out blood and guts war, Crawford's getting knocked spark out. He can't do that. He can't go to an all-out war with Canelo. It's just not possible. He's not simply just not big enough. We will see. We will see. But yeah, he's simply not big enough. It will be, you know what it'll be. I think it'll be a chess match. Simple as that. I said that in my video. I said it's going to be a very cagey first round. I think Crawford could pick up the next kind of 5 rounds in a fairly cagey. To say it'll be he's winning the rounds, but it's not like statement making round. He's not like he's outboxing him the entire round and makes a statement at the end of it. Kind of really stamps his authority. It'll kind of be he's winning these pretty cagey rounds, and then Canelo. And then his legs will kind of start to fail him because of the weight. He's not used to carrying that weight. And then Canelo will start getting to him with the body shots, breaking him down, maybe lead to a late stoppage, but I said decision. That's what makes sense to me. But we're going to see, aren't we? I'm very excited. Crawford's obviously my favourite fighter ever. And I'm picking against him, so... Yeah, Kellerman's a sellout, man. Absolute fucking sellout. I was quite happy to see him back, just because do you know what? He's always struck me as a fucking little knobhead. Like he's a fucking little know-it-all. But I liked him from a professional. From a professional aspect, I think he's brilliant. But even tonight, from a professional aspect, it's been it's fucking Turkey Al-Sheikh, Dana White, fucking. It's a boxing match. What? Because they got Canelo and Crawford in the ring together. Okay, but you're acting like we haven't seen a fucking boxing match before. It's a fucking boxing match, and it is a gimmick fight. Like it is a gimmick fight. Like, at the end, you got Canelo and Crawford. Crawford's coming up 2 weight divisions. It's a gimmick fight. It is a gimmick fight. Whoever wins, I'll say that if Crawford wins, Crawford knocks him out in the fucking Errol Spence type performance, which, by the way, would be unbelievable. I would still say this was a gimmick fight. Doesn't matter the result. This is you know exactly what it is. People are saying Netflix's stream quality is terrible. My internet is like fucking bang average, yeah. But I'm live streaming and watching it at the same time in good quality, and it's literally not buffered once. On my PS5, it's literally not buffered once. Literally not once. So I don't know. Get better internet. I don't know. It looks sharp. The quality. It's running at 60 FPS, I believe. Looks smooth. Got no complaints. No audio issues. Audio's clear. I got it. The Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was horrific to watch with the amount of buffering. It wasn't too bad for me, but during the Taylor Serrano rematch, it kind of buffered for a long period of time. From around 6 to 8, it was just buffering. But other than that, it was alright. I got lucky with that, and the Taylor Serrano trilogy was actually really good. Didn't really have any issues with that. And this has been really good in my opinion. Maybe I'm just really fucking positive today, but yeah. Just saw someone called fucking Mobillion Martinez boring. That was like a fight of the year. What you won? Because it was a decision. It wasn't fucking boring. Get your eyes checked. You know what I mean? Even Americans are complaining about how late this is going. Fuck you. It's like 12:30 in America. It's fucking 5:30 in the morning in the UK. Cunts. Mate, if American fighters were on at fucking 12:30, I'd be singing its fucking praises in the UK. The UFC that was on earlier, Lopez Gene Silva. Oh my god, can that not just be the normal time? That was amazing. That was amazing. But it probably is a little bit too early for the Americans, to be fair, but still. Can't have everything you want. Cannot have everything you want. We'll be right back in 1 minute and 46 seconds. To be fair, I think people complaining about Netflix's stream quality probably aren't even watching on Netflix. Probably watching it on fucking, I don't know, Stream East. Crack streams don't exist anymore, that's sad. Meth streams don't exist anymore, that's sad. So yeah, that might be why it's buffering for them, because it ain't fucking buffering for me. different areas or different, you know, different folks, different strokes. So I'm making up a video after this. My voice is going as well. It's fucking, it's all fucking gravelly and sounds like a morning voice. It's tongue's hurting, like swollen the back. I didn't think that fight was boring. I mean, Vargas wasn't really fighting, but I could watch one man beat the fuck out of another. Here we go, main event time, cool. Fuck you. I'm stress eating. It's not getting late outside yet. Jesus Christ. Oh, they're going into a fucking video. Little Wayne. Fuck Little Wayne. I'm not going to complain. We're getting the fight. We're getting the fight. We're getting the fight. I have to sit a little longer, but we're getting the fight. People are really calling that fight awful. I gotta watch that again tomorrow or something. So I don't think that was awful. I think awful's harsh. I think average is like acceptable. Like I think it was an average fight. But people are calling it awful, like respected people were calling it awful. Maybe it's just MMA guys calling it boring because it's obviously a Dana White event. Don't care. Don't give a fuck what they think. It's two different sports. Don't compare them. I've just texted my dad calling Dana White a fucking bold pink cunt. Here we go though, big fucking trader. Over dramatics. I quite like the dramatic fucking high production stuff in boxing, but this is taking the piss. It's 5:30 in the fucking morning. Fucking Jack Alter on Twitter needs to calm down. Because if Crawford loses this, he's going to look like a fucking dough ball. Canelo having Mayweather, Golovkin, and now Crawford on his resume as well. He literally got schooled by Mayweather. Should have lost to Golovkin and should have got a draw against Golovkin. Both times wasn't even his prime. Beat Golovkin way out of his prime. And Crawford fight hasn't even happened. What's this musical performance sound like? Dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Sounds like a train. Sounds like you know a train. Chugga 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 chugga. That's what the fucking guitar player sounds like. Sounds like a train. Chugga 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 chugga. Fucking drummer's going mental. Ah, what an unenjoyable fucking event this has been. There's been some good fights, I'll give you that. The amount of lights in this stadium, fucking hell. Anyway, unenjoyable event from production wise. Really unenjoyable. John Anik's been brilliant on commentary, I give him that. He always is. Most of the time. He has his few shit moments, but he's brilliant on commentary. Kellerman's been a bit good for the most part, but he's unbearable in some moments because he's just shilling. Little fucking sellout. Andre Ward, I always liked Andre Ward on commentary. I was really sad when he left ESPN because he had to listen to fucking. Oh, I was going to call Tim Bradley a Maltese ahead. What am I, fucking Conor McGregor? Jesus Christ. No, I've just said it anyway. Yeah, we had to listen to Tim Bradley. Fucking yap. I like Tim Bradley. I think he was a great fighter, but fucking annoying. Really annoying. I thought we were done with these musical performances before Saudi. It's fucking Dana White, yeah, saying, "Oh, you know how much shit he's chatted about pacing at boxing events over the fucking years." And like, I remember he said something about Ngannou and Fury having the musical performance or whatever, and then his event, it's fucking. This isn't his event. Just isn't. You haven't seen the TKO logo anywhere, have you? You haven't seen the TKO logo or Zuffa Boxing logo anywhere. You've seen Riyadh season, you've seen fucking Netflix, but you haven't seen TKO, UFC, Zuffa. Wonder why. It's not his event. He's not going to make it in boxing. He's not going to make this little league he wants. It isn't possible to reform the structure of a sport that's been around for hundreds of fucking years and take rights away from fighters when it was established by one of the most influential men who's ever lived, let alone in the sport of boxing. It's called the Muhammad Ali Reform Act. Do you know what I mean? You are not bigger than Muhammad Ali. You are not bigger than boxing. In MMA, you are the man. In boxing, you are just another promoter. And a promoter who is hilariously naive. Hilariously naive. So Turkey had a shake for making you think you could do it. I like what Turkey's done for boxing for the most part. Hilariously naive. Hilariously naive. Really shows how new he is to the sport sometimes. Very naive. You can't come from the UFC, try and do the exact same thing you did in a short period of time, right? UFC was a new sport. MMA was a new sport. You could mold that. It's the oldest sport in the world, man. Jesus, the arrogance, fucking unbelievable. It's just fucking. I don't know why I'm ranting, but yeah, it's just blatant arrogance, stupidity. Listen, maybe they maybe the Ali Reform Act will get fucking changed, less restrict. But I mean, come on. Here's the man. Here's Crawford. Something in his eyes don't look right. Is that a violin? What's he carrying? Something in his eyes looks weird. There was an intensity when he faced off after the press conference. Actually, do you know what? He's smiling. I'm not very good with body language. I've said it in the past. I've tried and predict body language and I'm not very good at it, but I don't know. Usually at weigh-ins he's very intense. I remember his weigh-in against Jose Benavidez. Very intense. Even against Spence, he was very intense. He looked intense after the press conference at that face-off, but I don't know. Nervousness isn't bad. It's not a bad thing in boxing. Looking scared is bad. Looking nervous isn't the worst thing in the world. Because nervous, Crawford is one of the best at getting his emotions and turning them into something. A lot of people don't have that. Oh my god, I'm nervous though because he is literally my fucking favorite boxer ever. Fuck me, Bomac looks like half the size of the fucking ring. He's so fat. Look at the side of him. Look at him. He's so short. Oh my god, he was a heavyweight when he boxed. He's shorter than Crawford. I mean, no wonder he was awful. He's a good trainer. He's a great trainer. Don't get me wrong, but look at him. He's so fat. The video, the picture of him backstage just with a fucking massive share bag of Cheetos waiting for Crawford's warming up. He fucking massive share bag of Cheetos. His fight is trying to warm up and get in the zone. You got this fat cunt fucking munching on fucking big orange cheese sticks. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The word bust comes to mind. He's so fat. Jesus Christ. I can't get over that. It's a really weirdly casual boxing crowd. You know, so like, I'm going to compare it to UFC events, but at the UFC events, whenever they show celebrities on the screen, they get cheers, but it's not. When they show the fighters, it's like, wow. The only fighter I've seen get a really big reception tonight is Chavez Sr. A lot of the celebrities are getting the bigger cheers. Maybe because it's a little more mainstream celebrities than you get at UFC events. You get mainstream celebrities at UFC events, but you only get one. There's like one or two, but there's like fucking loads here tonight. I drink. Been at this for an hour. Just get these fucking boarding hopping bastards off the fucking screen, would ya? Just let the ginger cunt fucking walk out. Doing my fucking head in. Jesus. Like, we don't care. We don't care. Here he is, Canelo. Oh, he looks locked in. He's gonna try and make a statement, isn't he? Oh. Here we go, Canelo. 63, 2-2. 67 professional fights, coming in there for 68. You don't see that much nowadays, do you? That kind of record. For me. Great stuff. Canelo deals with pressure so well, man. If you think about it, there's actually no real pressure on Crawford at all. Canelo, I feel like there's a fucking tremendous amount of pressure. I know Crawford's a great fighter, but Crawford's been really underlooked here, man. Like, Canelo loses in bad fashion. Like, that's not a good look at all. To most people, anyway. I don't think it'd be a terrible look. Canelo's lost every time he stepped up to truly elite, all-time great level. He's an all-time great, but he's lost to other all-time greats like Mayweather and Bivol should have lost Triple G. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, we'll see. If Canelo does lose and he loses clearly, I'd be interested to kind of see the response. You probably got to say he's got to give it up, right? I mean, I think he should have given it up already, just because it would have been. There's not really much more he can do. I feel like if he wins this, he's going to try and move up the cruiserweight and maybe take a fight with Badu Jack. That makes sense. That seems like something he'd do. Badu Jack's got Saudi connections. Like, Badu Jack was a former super middleweight. Really underrated fighter. Actually, resume-wise, anyway. Like a shit ton of split decisions, but really underrated fighter. That James DeGale fight, fuck it, now. Fucking hell. That was a war. Here we go. 35, Canelo. Crawford's got a big reach advantage. Fucking hell, I didn't realise it was like 4.5 inches or 4 inches. 4.5, yeah, 4.5 inches. That's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Wow. Wow, Crawford's got a really long reach. 75 inches, like in inside a lightweight. Wow. I didn't realise it was, I thought it was like 72, which is still quite long for a lightweight, you'd think, wouldn't you? Wow. I didn't realise it was 75 is fucking freakish. He always did have long arms, but wow. 75 inches is a lot. If you take this out of context, it sounds terrible. But no, 75 inches is wow, that's a lot for you know, for Crawford. Oops. Yeah. You know, that's a lot. I didn't realise that. Can I just do that on the fly? Can you still hear me? Just to be sure. I'm gonna make sure that's down there. This is ridiculous this time. Canelo looked a bigger man. Well, we saw that from when we saw him slightly rehydrated at the weigh-ins. Crawford looked like he was virtual. I reckon Crawford's about 175. Canelo's about 180. I think Crawford's anywhere from 170 to 175. I think Canelo's definitely 180. I saw some people saying he's going to be like 185, but no, he can't fucking come in bigger than his walk around weight, can he? His walk around weight is 180. He stated that himself. Wow, that's epileptic. Wow, can they stop fucking shining your lights? But Canelo definitely looks leaner, I feel like, than he has in previous size super middleweight. Like, especially, I know the Bivol fight wasn't a super middleweight. He looked fucking bloated in that fight, didn't he? He looked kind of inflated artificially. But he hasn't looked as shredded. You go back and look at the Billy Joe Saunders fight. Maybe it's because he was newer to the weight class, but he looked a lot kind of leaner. I'm not saying he's looked fleshy, but he's inflated would be the word, if that makes sense. He doesn't look unhealthy or anything, but he looks bigger, but not in a way that I think kind of works. I think Crawford looks cold as a cucumber, in my opinion, right here. Crawford looks stone cold. Jesus, I can't believe this is happening. Wow. Like, my most anticipated boxing fights ever were Spence versus Crawford 1. Well, I say 1. Spence versus Crawford. Because that was just magical, man. I don't know, something about that just captured me. It just did. Fury Usyk 1. Because it was the first undisputed heavyweight title fight in 20 years. That was something else. But this is up there. This might be number 3. This might be number 2. Because I'm so nervous for it. Okay. Crawford Canelo's doing that mong thing he does with his jaw. Being a bit of a mong. Hang, hang, hang. See, I was going to start this after the Walsh stream, this live stream. After the Walsh fight, but fucking hell. Why? I started at the start of the Walsh fight. I was going to start either at the start of the Walsh fight or at the end of it, but I ended up just doing it midway through because I said, fuck it. I was set up and everything for the stream. I mean, Jesus. I expected to be here for an hour. I was going to watch the fight, get off stream, make my video. I didn't expect to be here for an hour already, and I'm going to be here for another nearly 40 minutes. I'm going to be here for at least another 40 minutes. I'll wait for the decision to go through if there is a decision. What quality is it streaming? 720, it's fine. Here we go, people. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Crawford's going to come out southpaw by the looks of things. Here we go. Massive fight. Big implications for legacy here, I take for both men. Massive implications for Crawford. Here we go. Both men into the ring. Crawford coming out for jab. Southpaw, as I said. Crawford probing with the jab. She's already backing Canelo up, which is not a bad strategy. Early rounds, take advantage. I know he's a slow starter himself. Good jab to the body from Crawford. I've had a feeling Crawford's going to win, but I don't flip flop anymore, and I'm going with my brain. I've said Canelo need to hurry through. I said it wasn't going to change, but I have had a feeling that Crawford is at least going to do a lot better than a lot of people are giving him credit for. That's why I've said this fight is a 50-50, but we will see. We've only just started. Canelo's taking the center of the ring, very cagey, like I said, through this first minute. Crawford trying to get that jab going to the head. Canelo fainting low. Both men trying to make their reads. Both men look locked in. Crawford takes center of the ring. Canelo's taking back control of it. Crawford moving very well so far. I have to admit, like, he doesn't look much slower at all. His hands look very quick. He's only thrown singles, of course, and it's the first round still, so his legs should look good. Canelo, Crawford's got a significant speed advantage. Canelo just kind of threw jab, stepped in with it, and threw the right hand behind it, and completely missed and didn't look like it looked quite easy to read. If I'm Canelo, I'm not throwing doubles or singles, especially. Big right hand on the guard there from Canelo, tries to work the body. I'm not throwing singles or doubles. I'm trying to get combinations going. Canelo used to be a very good combination puncher. Crawford's so good shots there from Crawford. Double jab, left hand on the side, right hook. Very good. Canelo steps through with a straight right hand. It kind of lands, but Crawford shakes his head. If I'm Canelo, I'm not doing singles or doubles because Crawford's got very good eyes. It's very easy to read and so therefore easier to defend. Canelo's a very good combination puncher. If he trying to close his distance, right hand on the guard from Canelo, if he closes the distance and lets some shots go, just the size and strength of him, Crawford not being used to that could just overpower him. Good double jab there on the guard from Crawford to straight left to the body. Left hook to the body misses from Canelo. Canelo trying to step through with that right hand. Obviously trying to get the outside foot position. Good left hand there from Crawford. I must say Canelo looks a little bit quicker than he's looked in some fights. He looked quite quick in the Belanga fight. He definitely looks quicker than he did in the Skull fight. But yeah, again, Crawford's already engaged more than Skull did. Probably a 10-9 Crawford. Fairly competitive. I'd say. Um, Fairly competitive, but I'd give that edge to Crawford. That little combination he did with the double jab, straight left hook around the guard and into the right hook was a good moment, and the rest of the work, he did the more consistent work throughout the round. Only the first, though, of course, I did say he'd take that. I thought it'd be a bit of cagey than it was, but there was a good left hand there, see? Good right hook. That definitely got Canelo. I did say I think he can get Canelo's respect. He punches very hard. He's going to add muscle. I think he will punch hard enough to get Canelo's respect. Billy Joe Saunders got Canelo's respect, of course, until he didn't. But we were going to see. I nearly did flip flop. I nearly did pick Crawford. For the past 2 weeks, I've been saying, I kind of want to go with Crawford, but I've stopped flip flopping. But it's ironic because I used to flip flop quite a lot and change my picks, and I'd get a few of them wrong. But a few weeks ago, I was obviously going with Chimaev. I was going with Duplessis to beat Chimaev. But then I was seeing videos throughout the week of like Chimaev picking up Cormier, and I'm thinking, oh, but I'm not going to flip flop. I'm sticking with Duplessis. Good left hook to the body from Canelo. Good jab from Crawford. I'm sticking with that, and then obviously Chimaev ended up winning. So now that I say I'm not flip flopping anymore, guarantee. Now the people I was going to flip flop to ain't going to win. Quick left hook Canelo on the guard from Crawford. Good work there from Crawford. I like that. Feints and gets himself into a better position. Doesn't let himself get backed up. Good jabs from Crawford. Canelo's just trying to walk him down right now. Obviously not recklessly, but yeah. Good jab. Crawford. Another good jab from Crawford. Jab's working well. I'm loving that. See what I mean? Southpaw jabbing. Like it so effective if a southpaw learns to use it and doesn't just play the backhand game. Good left hook from the body there from Canelo. Crawford shakes his head, but it's a good shot. Brilliant right hook from the body from Canelo. That absolutely got Crawford's attention. Good though! Crawford's the bollocks. Double jab, straight left hand, right hook. Round the guard. He's instantly responding. I love that. Don't let him bully you. Don't let him bully you. That's exactly what he's got to do. Keep respect. Keep him cute. Right hook on the guard from Canelo. Left hand in response from Crawford, but Canelo gets out of the way of it. Both men look sharp. Left hook from Canelo misses to the body, and then Crawford tries to respond with a right hook that also whiffs. Straight left from Canelo. Crawford tries to respond. Canelo gets out of the way. Canelo's feet look decent. Wouldn't say they look as good as Jamel Charlo fight, but they look decent in that exchange. Crawford's backing Canelo up now. Crawford's double jabbing him onto the ropes. Good. Don't take liberties. Canelo is a decent counterpuncher. He's got the good timing. Good left hand there from Canelo. Don't take liberties when you get Canelo into a beneficial position. Just box smart. Double jab there from Crawford. Backhand from Canelo with his kind of needs to keep his shape there, kind of squared up, brought that right foot across. 2-0 Crawford maybe, I'd say. That was a bit closer. But this that response there, actually that kind of whiffed. There was a better response from Crawford in there. See, it was after that right hook to the body. That could I don't know, that could go Canelo's way. That was a very close one, that. The first round I kind of gave it to Crawford because in the moments where they weren't committing with combinations, Crawford was doing the more cleaner, effective work with his jab. But that round, neither man was really doing clean, effective work at the during the little lulls in the fight where they're at range trying to, find an opening. Neither man was doing too clean, effective work, and Canelo did land some decent shots to the body, but there was a little flurry from Crawford in the middle of that round after that right hook to the body that Didn't get shown there in the replay, so that round could really go either way. I'm going to say 10-9 Crawford every round because it's my favourite, but I did pick Canelo. Right hook over the top misses from Canelo. He definitely, I wouldn't say he seems wary of Crawford's power, but it's definitely got his respect. You can tell that because he isn't just brute forcing, walking through. Good upcut to the body left from Crawford, backhand. Good left hook from the body there from Canelo. Crawford tries to respond instantly, kind of smothers his work a little bit. Good shots there from Crawford, changes the angle, doesn't land clean, but changes the angle. He's getting back under the ropes. Good movement there from Crawford, makes Canelo miss. See, Canelo's in fight totals 44% center control from Canelo, and obviously doing most of the advancing. But Crawford here has been able to back him up in moments. So yeah, the unofficial scorecard's got it 2-0 Crawford. I'd have it the same. They just didn't show that flurry, so I kind of got second guessed myself. I'm nervous, man. I fucking love Crawford so much. Right, left hook on the guard there from Canelo. Canelo's not getting through with any clean shots to the head. Good left hook there from the body. The body shots are working very, very well. Crawford definitely doesn't want to get hit to the head. You can see that. Obviously, he doesn't. No one wants to get hit to the head. But he's taking the body shots quite well, and he's responding very, very good. He's getting to the body more than I thought he would in the early rounds, Canelo. He misses there, though, with a left hook to the body. Crawford's footwork and ring generalship, just positioning in general, has been really good, in my opinion. Makes Canelo whiff right there. Crawford takes center of the ring. Good jab there from Crawford. See, when he's backing Canelo up and he's double jab right hand from Canelo, lands not cleanest shot in the world. It didn't look very clean on camera anyway, but definitely landed. Definitely landed the second jab and right hand. But whenever Crawford's backing him up and he is getting into a beneficial position, he's not taking liberties, which is something Bivol did very, very well. I'm going to watch the feet of Canelo because I did mention something in my good. See, Canelo lands a good right hand to the body, but Crawford lands a very good straight left in response to the head as well. You got to think the judges are going to favour the head shots more than they'll favour the body shots, right? That's commonly how it works. Good right hand to the body there from Canelo. Misses a jab, lands a very clean right hand to the body there. Crawford kind of mismanaged, read the distance, I'd say. See, that's another round where Canelo having moments. It's a tricky round. I'm not scoring it round by round. I'm finding it very hard to score at the minute because it is so early in the morning, but I'm very impressed with what both men are doing. I think both men look sharp. Well, I'm very impressed with what Crawford's doing. I think Canelo looks very, very sharp. Looks about as sharp as I expected him to look. But this is pretty much going the way my prediction was. I didn't think Canelo would get to the body this early, but I thought Crawford would be picking up the early round. We will see. Cardio-wise, though, he's eating a few body shots and he isn't really breathing at all right now. Neither is Canelo. Both men are very well-conditioned athletes. They're massaging Canelo's legs in the corner kind of with a towel to kind of... I don't think that means anything, but... I don't know, it's interesting to note. I mean, Magic Johnson's got a nose for cocaine, hasn't he? Round number 4, undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. Crawford starts off jabbing. Crawford takes centre of the ring. Another jab from Crawford, obviously from the southpaw stance. Another jab from Crawford. Canelo, man, you know better than that to close the distance. Good work from Crawford. Canelo tried to close the distance just behind a kind of wild left hook. Not wild, but an undisguised left hook. Crawford responds very well. Another left hook to the body from Canelo. Crawford responds very well for flurry up top. Good jab there from Crawford. Good left hand to the body there from Canelo. Left hook on the guard from Canelo, and then straight right on the guard. He's not getting through effectively to the head. Good right hook counter from Crawford. Brilliant timing on the back foot. Good. Oh my God. Canelo backs him up. Crawford just pops him with a straight left. That popped his head back a little bit. Didn't pop his head back majorly, but popped his head back, which is more than a lot of people were saying. Canelo only backs off as a corner. Crawford moves laterally to his left very, very well. Takes right hand on the guard from Canelo. Good right hook there from Canelo. Definitely lands. But this has been a very good start to the round from Crawford. Right hook to the body, misses from Canelo. He's got to start setting his way. He's got to start closing that distance a little more effectively, man. He's kind of coming in with blind shots. They're quite quick, but they're it's not blinding his opponent. Crawford could see them. He's got very good eyes. Okay, double jab up top from Crawford, straight left to the body, misses. And then the guy. Canelo's legs look like they're slowing already to me. When he kind of took that step back from those shots earlier on in the fight, I was like, oh, that was quite quick. Quicker than I was expecting his legs to look. A little bit more quite fluid in his movements. He cannot land to Crawford's head. Like, he is not landing cleanly to his head at all. He's getting some good body shots in. I wouldn't say that the body shots aren't exactly hitting the sweet spots though. But he cannot land to Crawford's head. Crawford's feeling himself, man. Can't get overconfident. I don't think he will, but he's feeling himself. You can see the confidence on him. Canelo might got more than he's bargained for here, at least through 4. At least through 4. Good right hand from Canelo. Definitely doesn't stumble Crawford. Or it does stumble Crawford backwards, but it was more off balance and it hurt him. See, Crawford's always been like this though. Like, people might be looking into that. Him smiling and shaking his head after Canelo lands, but like, he's always done that, and he's always won. So it's not really for some fighters it's a negative. Like Edgar Berlanga, when he was getting dropped by Canelo and Shiraz, he kind of bangs his hands together. You know, like the monkey from Toy Story. You know, in Toy Story 3, you got that monkey. That's what like Belanga's like. But just starts clapping his hands together on the fucking ground. But with Crawford, that's not a negative sign to me at all. I do it myself when I'm sparring or fighting. Like, I like that you hit me like that. I like that. I like a challenge. Crawford's a man who likes to be challenged, so I don't see that as a negative. It's Logan Paul. Oh, look, it's Mike Tyson. Here we go, round 5. Canelo kind of bends the knees, drops low. Bit of a feint there. I've never seen him do that before. Crawford's backing Canelo up. Like, in the 4th round, he's backing Canelo up a lot more. This 5th round, he's immediately on him. Like, he's the one taking initiative in the center ring. I didn't mention that in my video. I should have mentioned that, because I more talked about how Canelo's going to win, but I should have mentioned that Crawford's gonna want to push Canelo back a moments. Like, even Bivol pushed Canelo back a moments. Floyd pushed Canelo back in moments. Obviously, you got a pressure fighter who likes to come forward. You don't want them to fight their fight coming forward. You're gonna want them pushing back a moments. I should have mentioned that. 4-0 Crawford so far for me. But this is the way I said it was going to go. But honestly, Crawford looks like he's getting stronger, not weaker, like I said. I said he'd get weaker, and this is where it kind of began, the 5th, 6th round. He'd start to get weaker, but he looks like he's getting stronger and more confident. It's that fucking Victor Conte shit. Good right hook to the body there from Canelo. Good left hook there from Canelo. I would say that kind of hit the side of Crawford's neck. It doesn't even... I'd say it hit his neck because he didn't even move his head. Canelo might want to try and get behind a jab here to close the distance. He's definitely struggling closing the distance against Crawford. 1 jab from Canelo, I think, thrown in the 4th round. 11 from Crawford. Or maybe that's this round. That's not enough. I know it's a southpaw orthodox matchup, but you can at least feint with it. At least feint with a jab, then step through to the left. You got to disguise those entries no matter what. Not much clean, effective work here from Crawford. This could be a Canelo round here, but like Canelo might nick this round, but neither man has been all too effective with what they've thrown. Good shots there from Crawford. Good uppercut through the middle of Canelo's high guard. Right hand, like he cannot land to his head. That right hand was on the guard. So obviously Crawford's not holding his feet as much, which is intelligent. Maybe if he starts to slow Canelo down, because he is moving quite a bit, Canelo starts to gas. Maybe later on in the fight, Canelo nearly fucking throws Crawford over the top rope. Calm down. He's getting frustrated. Did that in the Bivol fight. Maybe when Canelo starts to get a slow down, if he does start to slow down, maybe Crawford can where he is catching those shots so well, but maybe in the future he can catch and shoot with those shots. That was a close round. I'd probably nick it to Crawford though, because he was backing Canelo up, just throwing his jab out there. He had a good little moment in the middle of the round where he kind of split the uppercut through the guard. Probably the messiest round of the fight there. I was going to say desperation. I don't think it's desperation yet, because it was only the 5th round, right? But I think signs of frustration there from Canelo. My voice is fucking shattered. But I think signs of frustration there. Deontay. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder in the crowd. Saw him and Andy Ruiz teasing a fight earlier. Canelo smothering his work there, man. That was the first round he gave 10-9 to Canelo. I don't know. I feel like he's smothering his work. It's not clear enough. It wasn't clear enough for either man in that round to really give a decisive winner. Plus, I'm fucking knackered. Good backhand from Crawford. Canelo backs him up with the ropes. Crawford circles out, takes center of the ring. There's a good backhand there. He's landed that a few times. Canelo's definitely stepping up the aggression here. He backs Crawford up. Crawford, wow. I've always said that about Crawford. Crawford's a strong motherfucker. Canelo backs him up with the ropes. There's a bit of a left hook from the body from Canelo, and then Crawford kind of landed the uppercut, and then they kind of engage in a clinch, and Crawford just turns him around onto the ropes. He can deadlift for like 400 pounds in street clothes, like in jeans. I said it because there was a time where before this fight was announced, I was actually picking Crawford way before it was officially announced. And I said Crawford's stronger than the weight's never been the issue for me. Him going up to the weight, it's been that Canelo is more used to fighting at that weight, and that Crawford, say realistically, he could build himself into super middleweight, still wouldn't win this fight because his body isn't used to carrying that weight. It's not because he can't carry that weight; it's because his body's not used to it. Cagey moments. Crawford fainting. Quadruples up on the jab. Only like one landed. Wasn't even the cleanest jab in the world, but it did land. Didn't land there from Canelo. Didn't land from Crawford either, his response, but it backed Canelo up, man. Which is what Crawford's going to want. He wants to have space behind him. Good straight left to the body from Crawford. Good straight right to the body from Canelo. Crawford's loving this. Good. Crawford double jabs in, kind of throws the left hook to the body, and then kind of slings in a jab up top after. Good little exchange there. At the end of the round, straight left from Crawford. I think a left hook in response to Canelo. Crawford kind of slings in a right hook. I'm gonna stop calling the rounds, scoring round by round, because for one, I want to save my voice for as many words as possible because I'm losing it. I've still got a video to do. But also I'm tired, and it's really hard to call for me at the minute. See, look at that. Canelo tries to land the left hook, and then Crawford goes bang with straight left. But he kind of slings the right hook over the top. Crawford circles out. Round number 7. We're over halfway through the round. It's where I thought Crawford was going to start to slow, but I'm not seeing signs from him slowing, but I am seeing Canelo kind of trying to force initiative, and the work is kind of being smothered from both men. Good jab there from Crawford. Good shots there from Crawford. Not the cleanest work shot as well, but Canelo lands absolutely nothing in response despite trying, so you can't really, you know what I mean? It's not the cleanest work from Crawford, but it's work nonetheless, and it's landing work. This is an opportunity here for Canelo. No, Crawford circles out and takes center of the ring. Doesn't really land anything effective at all. He needs to calm down. He needs to be a little cuter with his work, man. He's just slinging big right hands, and it's not landing. It was a good straight right there. Straight left on the left hook on the guard. Didn't see where that right hook went. That was a good right hook there from Canelo. That kind of, knocks Crawford off shape a little. Very briefly. Good jab to the body from Crawford. It's very good. I'd like to see him kind of blind him with the jab at top, kind of like Shakur does. Kind of like Mayweather used to do, where you kind of jab up top, leave it there, stab down to the body with a straight left. He's having a bit of success with the straight shots. Left hook from Canelo misses, but he does back Crawford into a corner. Good uppercut from from Crawford there. Canelo can't get to him. Crawford circles out, takes center of the ring. Motherfucker isn't landing to the head. Good left hook to the body from Canelo, but Crawford kind of responds with two, again, not the cleanest straight shots in the world, but landing shots nonetheless. Jab to the body from Crawford, didn't quite see if that landed. Right hook on the guard from Canelo. Jab from Crawford grazes Canelo, I'd say. It's looking fluid here, Crawford. Very fluid, kind of with his stance. That's a Crawford round for me. Crawford don't look tired at all. Can we just say, Canelo looks all right, but Crawford looks like he's handling his pace phenomenally well. Phenomenally, he's barely breathing. And number 8. Just seen someone say they've got it a shutout. I wouldn't say a shutout, but Canelo's 1-2, maybe 3 rounds. Left hook from the body there from Canelo, but it isn't hitting the liver. It's more hitting the hip than it's hitting the liver, right? It's not nice. I feel like Canelo's frustrated here a little bit. Crawford is a lighter man. He's meant to be harder to get to. But even when he has got to him, it hasn't been that effective. Straight right to the body there from Canelo. That's been a good shot for him. Couldn't quite see if that right hook landed, but I'd say it just tucked under the elbow from Canelo. Jab to the body from Crawford, jab up top, skims. Left hook to the body there, kind of I'd say it caught the elbow, but it did land. Crawford circling around the outside, Canelo trying to stalk him, trying to cut off. Jab misses from Crawford. Canelo lands nothing there. Double jabs in, throws the uppercut, and then throws a right hook, and none of it lands. Like, at all. You can't land to the head. He's not having success to the head. I'd be incredibly interested to see the punch stats, not the CompuBox stats. Like if Jabber's got it, Jabber I feel like it's more accurate than CompuBox. Tends to be anyway. Three straight shots on the guard from Crawford. I say 1 or 2 landed. Nothing tremendously clean. Canelo misses a 1-2. Kind of loads up there, steps in with a jab and throws right hand. Loads up a little bit. Jab from Crawford, kind of on the guard. Canelo's loading up way too much for my liking. And not even disguising it either. He's one of the best at setting up loaded up shots, but he isn't disguising them here tonight. Canelo trying to work his way in, taking down to the centre line, trying to give Crawford a different rhythm, but Crawford just remains disciplined. Good jab from Crawford. Canelo backs him up. Crawford circles back to the centre. End of round 8. Crawford round. I'm enjoying this so far. I think this is a great fight. Ray Jackson had it 3-0 Canelo. He fucking hates Crawford and I respect it. Crawford is winning the decision by doing all this running. He's not running. He's moving, but he's not running. Both men exchanging. Crawford lands 3 hooks. Crawford's exchanging with him. Right. Crawford's fucking setting his feet and fucking giving him business. What's happened there? What happened? What's up? What's up with Crawford's eye? What happened there? Did he get his hair in it, sweat in it? What happened? It looks fine, but I wonder what happened. Did he get headbutted? Oh yeah. It's kind of, he's got kind of sweaty hair in his eye. That's not nice. It's not nice at all. Stings. But they're back on. I just had to open my door for my cat. What are you doing? Get on the chair. Ugh. They're throwing air, boys. Canelo missed his left hook. Crawford just circling at the minute. Trying to pick his moment. Canelo's backing him up into the corner. Crawford throws a few kind of dummy punches and then circles off. Double jab there from Crawford. Good right hand from Canelo. Doesn't really get any kind of attention from Crawford, but it's a good shot. Canelo tries to thread the uppercut and then the straight right. I think the uppercut might have landed, but straight right missed. Right hook from Canelo, I think, hit Crawford. Good straight left there from Crawford. Crawford double jabs, doesn't land, circles to his right. My wrist hurts, I don't know why. It's not nice at all. Canelo kind of backs Crawford on the rope. Crawford kind of feints with his head and then moves. Canelo is backing him up here, though. I think the jab landed there from Canelo. Straight right. The work from Canelo when he is doing it, like right hook on the guard there from Canelo, can't land to his head. The work from Canelo is not clean. This is a very good performance from Crawford. 51% accuracy from Canelo, 55 from Crawford in this round. 55 from Canelo, really? I don't know about that, but I don't know, man. I don't think any of them headshots are landing. I can't recall one meaningful headshot from Canelo in this fight, really. See that right hand missed. See Crawford lands a good left there. Good left hand up top. Good right hook to the body. Circles out, lands a good right hook. Nothing from Canelo. See Canelo trying to parries one of Crawford's shots, throws a jab. Crawford hits him with a left hook, backs Canelo up. So it's just nothing here from Canelo is particularly clean, effective, or clear. Crawford's doing the more effective work. He's backing Canelo up, for fuck's sake, and he's a smaller man. Do you know what I mean? Dan Rafael's got it 4-1. He had it 4-1 Canelo after round 5. Dan's a fucking idiot sometimes. There's no way. Netflix has got it 80, 88, 83 to something. 83, 88 to something from Crawford. I'd say I'd have it around the same, maybe one more around to Canelo. But we're in round 10 here. Jab misses from Crawford. I think that 1-2 landed from Canelo. Considering the sizes of their neck that you could clearly see at the weigh-ins when they rehydrated, double jab there from Crawford. Threads a left hand through the guard, right hand, and straight or left. A few of them landing, not all, but a few. Whenever Crawford, that right hand kind of wasn't the cleanest shot in the world, but backed Crawford up, and then Crawford responds with some good shots. Because in the thickness of their necks, whenever Canelo has hit him to death, it hasn't snapped Crawford's head back once, and Crawford's been able to snap Canelo's head back a little bit, nothing major, but he has snapped his head back just a tad. It's Do you know what? If I was Canelo, I would have punched the arms more. Like he hasn't had too much success. I thought that'd be something he'd do. Haven't seen too much success to the head. You'd think he'd start hitting the arms instead of just the hands. The hands are gonna hurt anyway from Crawford because he's punched someone in the fucking head. But you'd think he'd start to land to the arms like he has in the past against Callum Smith, Bivol. But I haven't seen too much of that. Not purposefully, anyway. This isn't running. This is boxing. This is the sweet science from Crawford. Plain and simple. He's making Canelo miss and he's making him pay. Good right hook to the body there from Canelo. I think the left hook landed beforehand as well. Yeah, again, he smothers his work. Doesn't get to build on that. Whereas Crawford responds like that with clean, effective flurries that are clear to the judges to see, clear for me to see. Canelo whiffs over the top of the right hand, needs to keep his form, crossing the legs over and squaring up. Canelo, like, athletically has looked very sharp tonight. But technically, he has looked poor. You'd think he looked like athletically quite, worn out but it's more technically he doesn't look too great in this fight, in my opinion. He's kind of been very, very sloppy. I don't think he deals with southpaws very well. Lara, Billy Joe Saunders gave him trouble. I don't think he deals with southpaws very well, man, because he hasn't really got behind his jab at all, which is understandable. Against southpaw, it's a very hard shot to land. It can be landed, but you'd expect some feints, and then he kind of steps through with the feints, which kind of disguises his entries into the range, and he then throw the right hand. But he's thrown the right hand kind of blindly at times. Loaded up and just thrown them blindly. There's 70,000 people there tonight. Wow. Like, sometimes America call like stadiums. They've got like 20,000 people, whereas that's just like the O2 Arena over here. But it's a lot. I'd like to see what the crowd sounds like. Good exchanges here at the start of the round. Canelo lands one shot though to Crawford's like 5. So it's a Crawford wins that exchange. Round 11 though, 20 seconds in. 97, 93 to Crawford. I'd have it about that. Maybe one more round to Canelo, so I've got it slightly closer, but yeah. Scoring from Netflix has been right tonight. See, Canelo lands a good right to the body, but Crawford lands a good right hook at top, and then a few extra shots. Canelo does respond. Canelo's kind of chopping down with that right hand now. Good uppercut there from Crawford. He is trading with Canelo. Canelo is getting through to the body, but he is trading. And Crawford doesn't look all too affected by it. Left hand to the body, but again Crawford responds like that. Like, man, Crawford's putting in a fucking brilliant performance. Good right hand from Canelo, but Crawford responds instantly, lands at least 2 shots there. Don't know if that's enough for him to win the exchange. Canelo's uppercut was eye grabbing, but I like the work from both men here. Good from Canelo. Lead uppercut, straight right hand. He tried that earlier, but he was a lot more in range that time. He didn't throw it kind of blindly from out of range. Good response there from Canelo's visually frustrated. 125 in a round, or like 126 in round 11. If you're watching this back, 120. He visually frustrated. He's visually look at him. Look at the body language. Crawford's fucking schooling him. Look at the body language. I've never seen that from any fighter ever. Like, not at this level. Look, Crawford's fucking. Oh my god. Look at the jabs. Look at the jab totals. 7 from Canelo. Sorry, So, like, Crawford's giving him a boxing lesson. Look at Canelo. He looks fucking frustrated. You can see it. He's literally... Body is... Like... I've never seen that from an elite... Because Canelo's an elite level talent. Yeah? I've never seen an elite level talent visually get frustrated like that. Crawford, good flurry. Backs Canelo up. Just a little step back from Canelo. How can you watch that round 11 and like... I really hope the scorecards are good. Because that round right there... Oh my fucking God. Crawford won this for me. I've never seen that. Here we go, round 12. Fight of the century according to the fucking advertising, because of course they're going to say that. I'd have it 96-94, so I'd have it slightly closer, but can't argue with Canelo only getting 3 rounds of this. I might even have it that, but I'd give him 4. Crawford! Oh, he sets Canelo off balance, makes him cross his feet over, squares him up. He's getting his fucking respect. I said he could get his respect, but I didn't think it'd be like this. Let's see. Never know when something dramatic's going to happen, though. I've seen some beautiful boxing performances in my time, and maybe it's because he's my favourite fighter ever. Canelo tries flurrying a lot of it on the guard there. Maybe it's because he's my favourite fighter ever, but this has been fucking... This is special. This is history. Big left hand from Crawford. Canelo takes it incredibly well. Of course he does. But fuck me. Good right hook there from Crawford. What's the crowd sounding like? I've got to hear the crowd. They're loud. Jab there from Canelo. Jab from Crawford. Canelo tries to pull counter. Kind of turns that, he kind of feints that left hook to the body and kind of brings it up top. He kind of did that, but just threw the jab to the body there, Canelo. All respect to Canelo Alvarez, but he's been beaten here tonight. Truly bested. Like, truly. We've got a minute left, but he's been bested. Been bested by the better boxer. Point blank. He does not deal with fighters who have brains well. Floyd Mayweather, Bivol, Terrence Crawford, 3 of the most intelligent fighters of all time, most adaptable fighters of all time. He has lost clearly every time. But we never know with these scorecards. We've got to keep that in mind. But for my money, this has been a clear Crawford fight. And there's still more. There's Inoue. Oh my God. Good flurry there from Crawford. Let's see. I just want to hear what Hatman's going to say. Good shots there from Crawford.
Flourish. Big shot from Bud Crawford.
Both men raise their hands. Crawford won that.
Wow. Fantastic performance by Bud Crawford.
Without a shadow of a doubt, he won the fight.
Of course. Good.
Without a
Good. I need to hear someone else say it. He absolutely won that fight and he did it clear. See, I got my pick wrong, I think, because I picked Canelo, but I didn't write Crawford. I don't feel like it was a bad pick at all because I didn't write Crawford off like many people did. Many people saying, "Oh, Crawford's going to get knocked out" and all that. I'm like, maybe a late stoppage, but he's not going to get embarrassed. I didn't think he'd ever get embarrassed in this fight. He's too great of a fighter to get embarrassed. People think like fighters of the past, like a Mayweather. I know it's not that long ago, but they think they are so levels above fighters of this era. And the truth is, they really aren't. Like, fighters should be taken as individuals, not products of their era. Sure, they are obviously products of their era, but every fight is different. Every fighter is different stylistically. Styles make fights. Saying that a fighter, because they're from a certain era, isn't as great as another fighter is fucking ludicrous. Crawford is one of the best to ever lace up the gloves. I said it after the Errol Spence fight. You can just see it with some fighters. You can see their talent. You can see it with their accolades. And now Terrence Crawford has got that. He had the Errol Spence win, and now he's got that. If he does get the nod here, he has got that. That is legacy defining. That is absolutely that is a stamp on his. He should retire now and go out 42-0. One of the best to ever do it. I don't know where he'd rank, but he's up there. He's in the conversation because he took on Canelo going up 2 weight classes without a rehydration clause, without anything. Let's hear the scorecards.
And change it, go 11, 115, 113.
Pull down on the knee. Good shit. Didn't rob my fucking boy. Let's go. Good fucking shit. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. Don't even care I got my fucking pick wrong because I didn't rate him off. Said he had a fucking chance. Said it was a 50-50. All you motherfuckers saying that the fucking guy. Look at him breaking down. All you motherfuckers saying that he stood no fucking chance yet are fucking idiots and you know nothing about boxing. Of course he stood a chance. There was no way he was going to get run over like some people were fucking saying. It's just disrespectful. Good. I'm happy for him. That's exactly what he needed. Oh my god, 3 division undisputed champion in this era. Oh my god, he just made history again. He's made history like fucking 3 times. Hey, you know that fucking little Mexican bitch on Twitter? Yeah, what? Yeah, fuck you. Let's go. I'm so happy. Respect to Canelo, man, but I'm annoyed at the people that are writing him off so blatantly, saying he was going to get blown out. No way you could blow it. Like, you don't blow out fighters that are fucking great unless you were something special, and Canelo is something special, but he has lost to other special fighters. Like he's the worst of the special ones that he's fought. Golovkin he should have lost to. Like he's great. I picked him to win. That's how great he is. But you can't write off Terrence Crawford like that, man. People that are writing him off, it's silly. It really is silly because fighters that great, they do great things. And a great thing doesn't mean you have to win. A great thing could have been putting in a phenomenal effort against Canelo. And he did that and he won. I'm going to go and make my reaction video. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm going to upload the fight commentary as a separate video on demand, edit it a little bit.